Hello guys, welcome to this new Coach Dev Academy Live Guide. I'm Corentin Guinez and today we're gonna go with the Porsche 718 around Fuji without chicane for once for week 7 of the Falcon GT4 challenge. As usual, we're gonna go with the hot lap first and then I'm gonna go into more details about the combo cars and tracks. So yep, let's go. Alright guys, here we go for the lap. Long straight, like if I'm right, around 2 kilometers. Like huge draft on this one, pretty much the best overtake opportunity of the track. And here we come on the first corner. I'm gonna use the 150-meter board on the left side. So basically, as soon as I can't see the board anymore with the left side of the windshield, I'm gonna start to brake. I'm gonna hit the brakes pretty heavily on the car. But then as soon as I'm getting close of the apex, I will release the brakes to stop hitting the ABS on the car. So as you can see, I'm already turning in for the corner. This one is, the exit is pretty important on this one, but the fact that it goes downhill on the exit makes it pretty easier, I would say. But you just have to be quick on the exit to just put back as soon as you can the steering straight. So as you can see, and I'm gonna use like quite a lot of curb on the exit to not just go above the white and red curb on the outside to not get the off track. Then we will approach the kink right side of the track. Most of the time I'm braking like by instinct on this one, but I saw that I was pretty much braking close to the yellow, kind of yellow board on the right side. So I'm just gonna slightly brake on this one, as you can see, slightly brakes, and then I'm gonna try to aim for the bollard on the inside. I'm gonna pretty much go through the bollard because you can do it on this one. And then I'm gonna early on power. I'm gonna use all the curb on the exit. Do not go above the right part of the curb on this one because then you're gonna get the off track, and also it can unsettle the car with the rear wheels mainly. So as you can see, all of the curb using with the car, and also do not go above on the paint area, which is like kind of blue or red or green. I don't know which color it is really, but just stay away from that one with the car because you will get the off track. Then we have this long right corner. So basically I'm gonna start to release the throttle as soon as I'm close to this white line. And then I'm gonna put a slight input on the brakes, as you can see. Just a bit of brake to find the rotation. And then at one point in the middle of the corner, I will just release the brakes and go back on power, and I will pretty much keep the same amount of power. As you can see, still on the same amount of power. And then I'm gonna use all of the curbing on the inside as well. And then I will go back fully on power as soon as I'm using this curbing on the inside. Then I have to quickly go on the right side of the track because then I have to prepare this left-hander, which is basically blind at the moment. But as soon as you're getting close of the 50-meter board, you can see it now. And I'm gonna brake like maybe I would say 10 or 15 meters before the this 50-meter board. I'm gonna not brake too heavily because I don't want to hit the ABS, sorry, because we are really close off the corner. And I'm gonna like bring the car to the apex on the brakes. And at one point, like nearly at this point, there is kind of a dip at this point, and I'm gonna like go fully on power at this moment. As you can see, I'm fully on power. Like as soon as you go, like I think it's at this point, as soon as I go through this dip, I'm gonna go fully on power because it does help actually to find a rotation, and also because it gives you like a very good traction. And it's really tricky with the GT4, so you really want to use this dip actually. So then you can like exit pretty wide of this corner. Just do not go on the painted area on the exit right after the curb, but then it's fine. I think a tight line can work as well. I mean, it's pretty much like you want. Like you can use both ways to get this corner. So then we approach the different part of the track. Like this time we don't use the chicane. And as a braking point, I'm gonna use the 100-meter board on the right side. So I'm gonna brake at that point. And then I don't really have like any kind of reference to make me turn in actually. So I'm just gonna look at both apex and then I'm gonna use the exit as well. So I will basically like do the process in 2 times. First, I'm gonna look at the apex, and then I'm gonna look at the exit to know basically what point is the best for me. So the best moment to turn in to not basically hit the inside because you want to avoid the inside curb on the like the orange sausage because it will unsettle the car. I think it's even worse with the Cayman, but it's pretty much the same with the AMG as we already with the setup we tried. Like we couldn't really use the sausage properly without like making the car bouncing too much. So I will just stay away from the curb, and also because like it's already pretty bumpy anyway on the track. So if you go over the curb, it's gonna be just terrible. So yeah, just on the brakes, as you can see, bringing the car to the apex on the brakes, and then I will just stay away from the sausage. I'm just gonna use slightly, I think, the inside curb. Yeah, as you can see, just using just like the first half of the red and white curbing. I'm gonna go back in the car, and as you can see, I'm already on power. So I'm gonna pretty much as soon as I'm meeting the apex, I'm gonna go on power. So as you can see, it's really bumpy. So I just lift a bit like close to the bump, and then I'm gonna use like all the curbing on the exit. And then this part is really tricky of the track, the one of the trickiest part of the track. So I'm gonna brake like at the beginning of this curb now, and you really have to sacrifice the entry to have a good exit. So I'm gonna bring the car to the apex on the brakes, stay with third gear to have the brake traction, and then I'm gonna try to kind of exit tight because I don't want to like go too wide because then it means I have to put more steering to the right side, and I'm on power, so I'm gonna just make the car slides for nothing. Then also I don't want to use that much the yellow sausage, not get any kind of damage or bend steering. So as you can see, and then for this one, I'm gonna try to go wide to prepare my entry. So I'm gonna sacrifice the entry on the brakes. You have to be kind with the brakes to not unsettle the rear. And as you can see, putting second on power at this moment. And as you can see, I'm just working on the steering to get the best traction possible. And same approach for this one, wide entry, and same putting second if I'm right. And then I'm just working on the steering to have the best traction possible and to have the wheel as straight as possible when I'm going fully on power. As you can see, second gear. And same for this one, I'm not trying to really use the sausage on the exit. And yeah, that's it for the lap around Fuji, guys. Alright guys, that's it for me today with the 718 around Fuji. Hope you enjoyed the video and as well as you learn a bit from it. So yeah, don't forget to like the video and as well subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to join the Discord channel if you have any questions about lab guides and like the banners setup packs as well. So yeah, that's it for me today. See you next time for a next lab guide. See you guys. Bye bye.